Jennifer Aydin removed from RHONJ event amid Jersey Mike's employee rant backlash. The hits keep coming for Jennifer Aydin amid backlash over her shaming an elderly Jersey Mike's employee on social media. As Monsters and Critics previously reported, Jennifer was dragged for her entitled and spoiled behavior following her vile rant. Now it seems that it's not just the Real Housewives of New Jersey fans disgusted by her actions. Jennifer has been removed from an event she recently promoted with her RHONJ pals, Teresa Giudice and Dolores Catania. This comes as the daughter of the elderly Jersey Mike's employee blasted Jennifer for her behavior and coming for her mother. Oh yes, Jennifer's in a heap of hot water, and it appears to be impacting her appearance gigs. What RHONJ event was Jennifer Aydin removed from? Jennifer joined Dolores and Teresa on Kim DePaola's podcast earlier this week. The three announced their wives on the Waves cruise coming in September. Just days later, amid backlash over Jennifer's actions regarding her Jersey Mike's rant, she was removed from the event. The website Fans at Sea behind the cruise removed Jennifer's name from the website, with only Dolores and Teresa listed under the description for the Norwegian Aqua cruise. However, the Instagram account at RHONJ Cocktails shared an excerpt from Fans of the Sea, claiming a surprise housewife would be announced soon. Since the cruise isn't until September, Fans at Sea has time to decide if they want to add a third real housewife or keep it to just Teresa and Dolores, daughter of Jersey Mike's elderly employee that Jennifer Aydin shamed speaks out. Whatever point Jennifer thought she was making with her post, taking aim at the Jersey Mike's employees, backfired big time. The daughter of the elderly employee, Rafaela Fonseca, that Jennifer shamed took to TikTok to drag the RHONJ star and defend her mother. I think it's disgusting that we have individuals who think so highly of themselves, the woman expressed, adding, "You're very entitled. You're snotty, and you're a brat." Rafaela's daughter Stephanie defended her mom and put Jennifer on blast. "My mother wouldn't hurt a fly. She didn't need this embarrassment to make you feel good on a high horse. You didn't need to kick someone down to get up. You got you corny as 5 mins of fame, and it backfired on you. What you don't know is you hurt someone's feelings in the process. My mother had to endure insecurities and misery. Because you are unhappy with yourself," she hit back in her lengthy video message. It was revealed in the video that Stephanie started a GoFundMe for Rafaela because she received many requests from people wanting to help her mother. Jennifer Aydin continues to face the consequences of her actions amid the Jersey Mike's drama. The removal from the cruise with Teresa Giudice and Dolores Catania also came after Danielle Cabral shaded Jennifer, and one of Jersey Mike's employees, Jennifer, ranted about Jennifer's behavior that day. The tension in the air was palpable as Jennifer Aydin stepped into the glittering banquet hall of the latest Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, charity gala. The event was meant to celebrate a local children's hospital, but all eyes were on Jennifer as she navigated through a sea of icy stares and whispered conversations. Just a week prior, Jennifer had gone viral for a rant captured on social media at a local Jersey Mike's sandwich shop. In the video, she berated an employee over what appeared to be a mix-up with her order. Her frustration had spiraled into a tirade about customer service, peppered with biting remarks that many viewers deemed entitled and disrespectful. The backlash had been swift and merciless. Fans flooded her social media accounts with criticism, hashtags like #Subgate and #Team Jersey Mike's trending across platforms. Some called for her removal from RHONJ altogether, claiming her behavior was the final straw in a series of controversies that had left even her most loyal supporters questioning her character. Jennifer, however, had arrived at the gala determined to save face. Dressed in a stunning silver gown that shimmered under the chandeliers, she carried herself with the poise of someone who refused to be brought low by scandal. Her husband, Bill, was by her side, offering a steadying hand and an encouraging smile. As the evening progressed, it became clear that Jennifer's presence was more polarizing than ever. Teresa Giudice, her closest ally in the group, greeted her warmly but with an air of caution. Melissa Gorga, ever the opportunist, couldn't resist a sly remark as Jennifer passed by. "Well, if it isn't Jersey Mike's #1 critic," Melissa quipped, her voice dripping with fox sweetness. Jennifer stopped in her tracks, turning to face Melissa with a tight-lipped smile. "Oh, Melissa, always so clever. It's good to see you, too." Before the exchange could escalate, Dolores Catania intervened, her peacemaker instincts kicking in. "Ladies, let's not do this tonight. It's about the kids, remember?" Reluctantly, both women backed down, but the tension lingered like a storm cloud ready to burst. The gala reached its climax with a heartfelt speech from the hospital's director, who thanked the housewives for their support. As he spoke, Jennifer's name was notably absent from the list of acknowledgments, a pointed snub that did not go unnoticed. The omission sent murmurs rippling through the crowd, fueling speculation that Jennifer's recent behavior had made her a liability to the group. Things came to a head when it was time for the housewives to take the stage for a group photo. As the women gathered, the photographer hesitated, clearly unsure whether to include Jennifer. "Just take the picture," Jennifer snapped, her frustration breaking through her composed facade. But the photographer looked to the event organizer, who stepped forward with an apologetic expression. "I'm sorry, Jennifer, but we've decided it's best if you sit this one out." The room fell silent. Jennifer's face turned a deep shade of red, and for a moment, it seemed she might lash out. Instead, she forced a brittle smile and stepped back. "Of course," she said, her voice trembling slightly. "Wouldn't want to ruin the shot." As she walked away, the whispers grew louder. Some of her castmates exchanged awkward glances, while others seemed almost smug. Teresa shot her an apologetic look, but Jennifer avoided her gaze, focusing instead on finding an exit. Outside, away from the prying eyes and judgmental stares, Jennifer finally allowed herself to breathe. The cool night air was a welcome relief, but it did little to calm the storm raging inside her. She'd faced criticism before, but this felt different. This felt personal. Bill joined her moments later, his expression a mix of concern and quiet anger. "You okay?" he asked, placing a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "I'm fine," she replied, though her voice betrayed her. I don't know how it got this bad. It was one bad day, one mistake. And now it's like I'm public enemy #1. Bill sighed. "People love to pile on when someone's down. But you're stronger than this, Jen. You've faced worse." His words offered some comfort, but the reality of her situation was impossible to ignore. Her reputation was in tatters, and the path to redemption seemed uncertain at best. In the days that followed, Jennifer's absence from the group photo became a hot topic among fans and tabloids alike. Speculation swirled about whether she'd be phased out of the show entirely. Some insiders claimed producers were considering it, while others suggested Jennifer's polarizing presence made her too valuable to let go. Determined to reclaim the narrative, Jennifer took to social media with a heartfelt video. Sitting in her lavish living room, she addressed the controversy head-on. "I want to take a moment to apologize," she began, her voice steady but tinged with emotion. "My behavior at Jersey Mike's was unacceptable. I let my frustration get the better of me, and for that I am truly sorry. To the employee I hurt and to anyone else who was offended, please know that I am committed to learning from this experience and doing better." The video garnered mixed reactions. Some applauded her for taking accountability, while others dismissed it as damage control. Among her castmates, the response was equally divided. Teresa publicly voiced her support, while Melissa's silence spoke volumes. Behind the scenes, the housewives grappled with how to move forward. The producers, ever attuned to drama, saw an opportunity to capitalize on the controversy. A cast trip was planned, with the promise of explosive confrontations and emotional reconciliations. For Jennifer, the stakes couldn't be higher. She knew she'd have to fight not just for her place on the show, but for her dignity and self-respect. As the cameras rolled and the drama unfolded, one thing became clear. Jennifer Aydin was down, but she was far from out. Whether she would emerge from the ordeal stronger or fall further from grace remained to be seen. But in the world of the Real Housewives, one thing was certain: the show must go on.